kids, comics. Silver-haired Bronze Age babe here, yakking about our comic book collection, and today is Veterans Day. So in honor of our fighting forces, I thought I'd show some Superman books from my collection that feature Superman in the Army now. This is issue number 133, and it's from 1959, and it's just a really compelling cover, I think. Holy smokes, he doesn't need a parachute. And the thing that cracks me up about it is he doesn't really need the helmet, but what the heck, when you're in the Army, you dress like the Army folk do. This story is about him basically going to boot camp. And I think it was an effort on DC's part to help boost enlistment in the Army, I guess, back then. So he goes to boot camp, and literally by the end of the day, he has been promoted from, an enlistee to a private to a corporal sergeant. Basically, he ends up as a general. So it was a very productive day for him, and all good things happen when you join the Army. So skipping ahead to 1973, this is issue number 265, a fantastic Nick Cardy cover, and one of those wonderful Bronze Age 20-cent era covers. It's one of my favorite Superman covers of all time, and if you look closely at it, you see the raindrops and how that is handled in the mirroring on it. I love it. The story is kind of a piffle. The Army of Tomorrow are basically people who have been made into mutants by some kind of explosion gone wrong years ago, and they are coming of age, and they're going to, form their own army, take over the world, that kind of thing. Believe it or not, Superman thwarts that plan. But it's a great cover, and it's a funny story because you can tell the mutants because they have, instead of the pinky finger, they have a thumb, so they've got two thumbs. Somebody had to do it. I guess it was going to be DC. But the book I really want to urge people to check out, either in your collection or to go find it, is this one. This is number 216 from, I think, 1966. Wrong again, 69. And Superman goes to Vietnam. The cover, I believe, is Joe Kubert, who is famous for all sorts of war books, so that makes sense. And the cover is really, it's just so different than a typical Superman cover. It's really super compelling. The story is super weird. The title is The Soldier of Steel, and basically this fellow ran away from danger in a very explosive, dare I say it, beginning to the story. That's him. Isn't that great? That's just a great sequence. Talk about encapsulating the fear. In any event, he runs off into the jungle. He is captured by a Vietnamese lady who drugs him and turns him into that. He takes a drug and he's turned into a giant. And throughout the story, he is referred to as King Kong, C-O-N-G. Like the Viet Cong, he's King Kong. Superman ends up in Vietnam basically because readers are demanding it. Particularly GIs are saying, why isn't he over here? We'd really like to see, at least can we have a story of Superman over here in Vietnam? And so they did that. And he gets over there, and he does indeed, assist in this particular skirmish, and he also helps save the, King Kong character, which is good. The art's good. Lois Lane is there for no apparent reason other than to have interactions with South Vietnamese children, who are, she's teaching them English nursery rhymes and trying to Americanize them any way she can, which is like, oh, lordy, lordy. She gets sick, but gets all better. You don't want to ruin all of that for you, but so I think it. Oh, and here's how it ends with Superman playing with the little Vietnamese children who have now learned the words to "Here Comes Peter Cottontail." So it's kind of an interesting look at how the DC folks tried to meet reader request, and but they really didn't answer the moral question of, well, if Superman could end the Vietnam War, why isn't he doing it? But it's a fascinating book, and I'm glad I reread it, and I'm really glad it's in the collection. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time.